On today's episode of the Real Ottawa Show, I'm going to share with you my top 3 predictions on what we might expect to see in the Ottawa real estate market in 2022. Stick around. Welcome back. Now, before we get started on my top 3 predictions for the Ottawa real estate market, we will need to understand and go back and look at some past numbers to better predict what's going to happen next year. Our data and numbers that we work with is factual information without any added emotion or what-if scenarios. We study the data so we can put you in a better position to make that decision whether you're selling, buying, investing, or renting a home in the future. All right, let's get into it. Number 1, home prices are expected to rise between 5 and 8%. And to be quite honest, I think it's a very conservative number given the fact that it will all come down to months of inventory. Yes, probably my most favorite real estate term. Or simply put, how much current supply we have for all the consumers out there. Remember, the more competition what's currently available means the rise in the price of a home. Supply and demand will dictate what happens in the real estate market. Now let's look at what happened in the last 2 years here in Ottawa in terms of appreciation or the rise in value and prices of homes. So back in 2020, the average property, and by average, that means all property types, so detached, semi-detached, townhomes, and condos, was trading at $529,675, which is an increase of 19.9% from the year before. Fast forward to the end of this year, right now the average selling price for a home is $652,172, which is an increase of 23% year to date. So now you can get an idea of where the predicted percent rise in prices is coming from. That also means we will see the multiple offer scenario, aka bidding war, for most homes on the market until inventory will start to pick up, most likely in Q2 of 2022. Prediction number 2, the condo market will pick up. As prices are increasing, the average income producer and first-time home buyers will need to look at a price bracket that fits their budget. And today, most homes priced below $500,000 are the condos in the property options. You still have great options in terms of number of bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, layout, and location. And if you look at it investing, this is definitely something to consider. Builders are also busy at developing these options to the consumer to help solve some of that supply issue. Now let's look at some numbers to support this prediction. Back in 2020, the average sold price for all condos was $357,783. Fast forward to the end of this year, right now, the average selling price of a condo is $418,540, which is a 17% increase year to date. Another interesting fact, as our overall inventory starts to drop month over month, in November, the condo properties were 34% of the overall availability, including residential freehold options. Today, condos represent 37% of all listings on the market. So definitely a big chunk of the current market, and thus further supports the current demand and predictions for the condo housing market. Prediction number 3, rentals will rise. In 2021, sellers had 2 options: sell their home for a record price or use the equity that has built up and invest in an income-producing property. Sellers took advantage of this as there were already a limited amount of rentals available in the first place. This also means that rental prices can go up because the demand is high. We've seen in the last 2 years tons of relocations to Ottawa from other cities, whether it's work-related, students returning, or buyers entering a new market that need time to study it so they can be in a position to secure something. Today, the average rent for a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom unit in downtown Ottawa is $1,900 per month. If you're looking for a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom townhouse in Orleans, it'll run you $2,200 per month, plus utilities. I hope you found these predictions insightful and useful. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to send me a DM or simply comment below. Hope you have a great upcoming 2022, and see you in the next one.